Welcome back to the Hiroshima Opener Revealed video, where you will learn to annihilate your approach anxiety using one very simple technique I'm going to reveal to you right now. You see, my buddy Drea, it's a guy who lives in Boston, was supposed to come visit me in Dallas several years ago, and he canceled at the very last minute. And he canceled because he had been talking with some girl online. I think he had met her on Match, and they agreed to meet up. And he was like, so excited about that, he completely blew me off, and even canceled his airfare. Well, I couldn't believe it. I mean, I was crying party foul, and I decided to go out that night and just show him what he was missing. All in good fun. I wanted to make him jealous that he didn't come down to Dallas. So I created a little sign on a piece of paper, and I folded it up, put it in my back pocket, and with that and my camera in my other pocket, and the desire to just have some fun making my friend jealous, I head out on the town. What happened was that it revealed the best open technique ever, and it hit me like a rock on the head or a light bulb going off when I realized just how powerful this really was. You see, I went out with my sign, and here it's blanked out. And I saw a group of girls, and I walked over to them. I just said, "Hey, you all look fun." Just started chatting with them just for a second, and I said, "Look, maybe you can help me out." I told them the exact same story I just told you. My friend in Boston was supposed to come here. He wussed out at the last minute. Some girl he met online. That's kind of weak. Look, you girls represent Dallas really well. How'd you like to show him what he's missing? And as I did that, I pull out the sign. Now I'd pulled it out, but it was closed up beforehand, so I was building a little bit of suspense. And now when I open it up, they jumped at it. I'm flattering them. This is fun. So yeah, they hold up the sign that says, "Are you ready? Simply, Drea, wish you were here." Hey, don't pay attention to the question mark on there. I think that was a typo from the first night I ever created this. I actually don't put question marks on them anymore. But very simple. Drea, wish you were here. Now notice the girl in the middle and the girl on the left, they really liked it. They continued to take pictures with me. We had a lot of fun that night. But that night, these are not the only girls that I talked to. I actually went around to just about every hot girl I could find because I was really there to have some fun and make my friend jealous. This is the same sign, the exact same night. All these different girls loving to pose for it. And I even had a couple girls really want to show off for Drea, and they made out. That is the power of such a simple technique. And before you just go off, I want to explain a little bit more about why this works on so many levels and exactly how to pull it off every single time. So let's go to the chalkboard here. Before you ever approach, you need to go out with the intention in your mind of just creating a collage of pictures for a real friend. Make this very real because you can. It'll zap all your nerves and you'll have a fun souvenir for your friend later that night. This really is key. Go out to have fun. Now, the way you actually approach is to look for two or more girls at a bar or club, walk over, say something very simple like, "Hey, you girls look like fun. I need your help with something." And as you pull the sign out slowly, don't completely unfold it. Kind of say, "Here, just go with me on this. Tell the story. My friend was supposed to come to visit Dallas, but or wherever you live, but he canceled the trip for a first date with a girl he met online. How weak is that? Completely blew me off. So, since you girls represent Dallas or wherever you're at really well, let's show him what he missed." Now, you've just flattered them in a very backdoor way. You'll reveal the sign that says name, whatever his name is, Nate. Wish you were here. And they'll usually jump at this. And I'll throw in right before I take the picture, "Hey, be as convincing as you'd like." I give them a little wink and a smirk, and that usually gets them to turn on the sex appeal. Now, the transition between after you take the picture, this is really important. I give them a high five. "You guys are rock stars. Hey, I have to get back to my friends now, but look, if you see any hot girls in here, send them over to me, okay?" Now, that sentence alone will short circuit their minds just a little bit because they're thinking, "Wait, what are we, chopped liver?" Because I just telling them they're hot. Now I'm looking for more hot girls. Who is this guy? And I've had that just continue the conversation on in a very good way, never in a bad way, so many times. I've actually had girls bring other girls over to me to take the pictures. I don't ask their names. I don't introduce myself necessarily, just because I don't want it to look like I'm trying to meet them to just totally pick them up. I'm that fun guy out having a blast. And I don't overstay my welcome. I've just opened the door to re-engage later that night as that fun guy. So I give them all high fives. You guys are awesome. Hey, send some more girls over. I disappear, go take some pictures with some other girls. Rinse and repeat. The more you do it, the more credibility you have. And then when you come back through, a few minutes later or to get your drink, you've already met them. You've already connected in a certain way. You just hit them back up again, and you can do this the whole night through. Now, this is why it works so damn well. The story really is, it's bulletproof. It's credible, believable, and it's completely innocent. It doesn't have any of that creepy vibe. Hey, let me just take a picture of you. You're flattering them by telling them that they represent the city well, without saying, hey, you girls are really hot, or you're really pretty, or something that they've heard a million times. Just say, look, you represent it well. Let's show my friend off. And you end up having fun, which puts you in a good mood, which gives off a good vibe, and that shows. And that will show in your interaction the entire night with everybody. Now, yes, it is a gimmick. It's a very simple gimmick, but does that really matter if it works as well on every single level as I just demonstrated that it does? I mean, you tell me. Picking up, meeting attraction isn't all about gimmicks, but man, would you rather have more skills in your toolbox or less? The bottom line is this, though. When you go out, have fun, be original and exciting, and most importantly, make the girl curious about you and who you are.